Hey guys, welcome to episode 26 of Portfolio Update. I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday so far. Today was quite a disappointing day in the market. We're down 2.5% or $122. It looked like we were going to be up, and then as we closed to after hours, we just tanked. So SHLL is down 1% for today. My call went down 20%. Overall, I am down 36% on my call. My shares, I am down $13 as of today and 125 as of all time. So SPAQ was down 2%, and then after hours it didn't move. I am down $57 as of today and down $443 or 13.6% overall. For Shell and SPAC, they're gonna be trading sideways or down. They're not really gonna have crazy moves. They might based off of news, but if they're not receiving news like most stocks, they're just gonna be trading sideways or down until merger dates are announced or mergers happen. So that's the main catalyst I'm waiting for. Day to day, seeing red days can be disappointing, but I am looking for the long term and hoping that the catalyst that I'm thinking about actually result in big jumps for these stocks. And so far in my experience, the only one with Nikola, it went very well. I don't know if it will go as well with these stocks, but I'm hoping for at least some semblance of that kind of movement. So that's my thesis around SPACs and EV SPACs anyway. So if you guys saw my portfolio update yesterday, you would have known that I ended up selling my call option on TTOO. As you can see, it's currently down 21%. I am glad that I ended up selling my call. It just seems to be the way investors around TTOO act, and like IVR and other pharmaceutical stocks, whenever they run up, like the next day or even on that day, it ends up tanking. So that's why I ended up selling my TTO call. Who knows? I might buy some more calls. I definitely think TTO has some value, but if you've heard in the news, Russia has, I think, a vaccine for COVID. So that could be part of the reason why TTO is being hurt so badly. We still do not have FDA approval, but there's less value in it if a cure does come out, I believe. Maybe my hypothesis is wrong, but I will probably do more research before buying more TTOO or any other pharmaceutical stock. So EROS is down around 2% for the day. I ended up buying more call options. I bought 11 contracts for September 18th at a strike price of $5. It expires the same date as my previous EROS contract. Same thesis. I think that once we approach the September investor event, I think people are gonna have more hope in EROS. A lot of people ended up selling off, including me, when we got disappointed by EROS not coming out with news. So I think a lot of these people who ended up selling off will buy back in gradually. So IVR is up currently 1.8% for the day. Currently I am down 1.75% for today on my calls for IVR, but overall I'm up 9%. Still planning on holding these long term. They do look, it has been recovering this past week. It's up almost 10%. So guys, I don't own any Tesla as of now. I used to own Tesla around when it was $300 around last year, but I ended up selling right before the big crash of Was it March when COVID hit? It's been a while, but I think it was February. But now that they're doing the split, I think I'm gonna get back into playing Tesla. I'm a huge Tesla fan. But it is quite expensive to play Tesla and easier to play stocks like Shell and Nikola, all these other cheap EV companies. But I am very bullish on Tesla, so now that the split goes through, I can start doing call options on Tesla. You'll probably see this account probably hit some lows and some highs if and when this split goes through. Given some time, I probably will call this channel my risky Tesla plays or something like that. This is some good news. I definitely think a lot more people will be buying into Tesla now that it will be more available to people. I know a lot of people are fans, but $1,500 stock is quite intimidating to get into, especially if you don't have partial shares unlocked. And especially if you want to trade options for this, it gets quite expensive. So it acts kind of like a gate to many people, and that's why the split is a good thing for the stock. So we are at the end of episode 26 of Portfolio Update, guys. We had a red day, but I still feel good about today. I think uh, I think the rest of the week's gonna be pretty good. No news I'm expecting really, uh, based off of what's going on with the stimulus check and all of that. The Democrats are not planning on taking Trump to court on his executive order, but they're hoping that states and private parties, I think, are gonna take it up if he ends up trying to push it. So I'll keep an eye out on that, but there's no other news that I'm looking into or that I think will really affect the market. Maybe unemployment, but I do not know. Um, I'm really looking forward to this Tesla split. It's going to be very good for the company, I believe, and for me and other investors who are really huge fans of Tesla, but just a little too expensive for us to play. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed my ramblings, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing. Join me on my investing journey. I know the past week and month has been really rough, but overall we're still up, so that gives me hope. I'm this is quite risky investment, but I do believe in both SPAQ and Shell to pull through in the long term. These are two good companies. I know SPAQ is really new and has nothing out, but I feel like it's got potential. That's what investments are. They're kind of risky, but if you invest in the right thing, you can make good money. So thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow. Deuce.